welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in again. Thank you for being here again. So I've been wanting to do this video for like the longest time, but I've been very busy and very stressed this past few weeks because I'm writing my final exam, so it's like there's a lot of stress. So as you can see from the title of this video, this is a video about for those of us, because there are many of us that feel lost in our 20s. We just feel like we're not doing enough or we're not doing anything at all. So yeah, make sure you stay to the end of the video to hear the 7 things that I've learned in my 22 years of life. So like I said before, this is a video about feeling lost in your 20s. You feel like you're not doing enough. You feel like things are not just working in place for you. You just feel all over the place. You feel scattered. You feel unfulfilled and everything. And let me tell you, you're not alone. To be very honest, you're not. Sometimes it's like a wave of emotion. Sometimes you feel like why am I even alive? Like why am I alive? What's my purpose here on earth? Like why? Sometimes you ask yourself, why me? Like look at all my friends. They are driving the most expensive cars. They're driving they have the nicest wigs. They have the nicest clothes and everything. Especially, this is going to be very overwhelming for you if you're this kind of person. You are very materialistic. Now, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say there's anything wrong in being materialistic. I'm not really a materialistic person. I don't care for material things, to be very honest. Like, I mean, I will have them, but I can have them, but I will not go out of my way to get them. So if you care more about your like the outward part of you, you feel like you're lost if you're not getting what your friends are getting. I don't know if you get what I mean. So you just feel like you are like a failure. A failure is a bit too extreme, but some people feel like a failure. So this video is for you, and I just want to let you know that you are not alone. There are many of us, like everybody in this generation right now feels lost. Even that isn't talking yourself, sometimes I do feel like I'm in the middle of the ocean and I can't swim and I'm drowning. And this is where you have to hold God tight. So if you are a Muslim, if you are a Christian, make sure you have a very close relationship with God, because He's going to speak to you very often. He's going to tell you that, my child, calm down. Do you understand? So I've written the 7 things that I've learned. I wrote it here in my other phone. Let me get it out. I'm so sorry for this delay. So, feeling lost in my 27 things that I've learned. Number 1, your 20s is all about figuring out your life. So, your 20s is not necessarily about enjoying your life, because you just came from teenagehood. So, and teenagehood is like this roller coaster of emotions. You are trying to figure out yourself. You're trying to figure out, what you want to do with your life. You're trying to figure out a lot of things. You're trying to balance friendship and, school and everything in teenagehood, and leading up to the age you enter university and all of that. So whoever said, I don't know, I think we misinterpreted enjoying your 20s. Your 20s is just necessarily about figuring out your life. You just came from teenagehood and you're coming into the beginning part of adulthood. So it's just about figuring out things for yourself. You're figuring out your life, how you want your life to be in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, when you have kids, when you have grandchildren in the house and everything else. So you're not necessarily meant to be enjoying. I'm not saying you should be suffering in your 20s though. You're not, because there's this idea you're supposed to be enjoying. So when you now feel like you are a mess. When I mean a mess, emotionally, you just feel like because of this idea, you now feel like you're not doing anything. When you're supposed to be enjoying, you're not suffering. Now, suffering is not really the word I meant to use. It's just that I'm so out of words these days. So you are just meant to, figure out your life, the next phases of your life, not necessarily to enjoy your 20s. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So it's a step. Growth is a step. It's gradual. If you remember your growth in biology, how they define it, I can't remember. I know that there's a key term called gradual. So it's step by step. Okay, if you are 20 years old and you just feel like, oh, they say to be enjoying life in your 20s, that's not what I'm just trying to tell you. That's not what it means. It means that you just see that statement as you're supposed to figure out your life. You're supposed to try new things. You're supposed to, it's like a trial and error phase of your life. You try this thing, oh, this doesn't work out, let me try this thing. You're taught this, you can even discover new skills, you can discover new talents. You just discover, I can sing, oh, I think I should build on that. Oh, I can dance, oh, I think I should build on that. I'm very good at public speaking. I think I should build on that. That's, it's a phase. You just try and error. You try these things like, oh, I don't think I want to sing anymore. It's something that I just want to do as a hobby. Oh, I think I can sing and I should put myself out there on TikTok. That kind of thing. So it's trial and error phase. And in this phase, you should not be afraid to try new things. Just experiment. By trying new things, I'm not saying you can't do bad things. But just try new things in the way of the Lord. Try new things. Try good things. Clean things. Don't come be doing because if you go that way, bye bye. So it's all about, I wrote something here about that point. It's all about, it's all about trying and failing. So you try, even if you fail, get up. Take a look at babies here. When they're trying to take their first step, they stand up. First of all, they try to muster that courage that, you're looking at them as kids, but you don't know what's going on in their brain. They try to muster that courage that, I need to stand up here. I need to stand up and start walking. Then you see them, they muster the courage and they stand and they take a few steps and they fall. When they fall, they don't sit back down. They try again. They stand again. Then they hold on to things. That holding on to things means holding on to God. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hold on to God while you try to figure out, your steps. You try to arrange your steps. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So you see them, they stand up. They will wobble and they will shake and then they will fall. And they will stand up again and they will try it again. Keep on trying until they have mastered it. So do you understand? With that was the word. I think you can understand what I'm trying to say right now. So your 20s is that phase that a baby is trying to walk. You understand? I'm not saying you're a baby. It's that phase where you're trying to, figure out your path, figure out how to go about life. So you will fall. You will fall. What you do with that fall is what matters. You just sit down there. Because if you sit down there, you're not going to grow. You're just going to be there. You won't learn how to walk. You'll just be there. You end up being crippled because your legs, you didn't train your legs to walk, so you might not walk. So you will fall down. You get up. Muster that courage. Get up again. Stand up. Get up again. Hold God as you are walking. Because you can't do it alone. You need God and you need the right people in your life, which will bring you to the next, not the next, but this part of the point. So it's a trial and error phase in your life. You will get it right. You might not get it right in your 20s, you might get it right in your 30s. There's no rule book to life. You don't really have to figure out life in your 20s. Like I said, it's figuring out your life, but you don't have to get it figured. You don't have to before you get to 30, everything is it's different for everybody. There's no clock. Don't put a clock. Don't follow the societal clock. Second point I'm going to be making is give me a moment, guys, sorry. Stop debating, just do it. So obviously you're going to have this, you would not really leave yourself. You have this low self-esteem, this self-doubt. And one of the best things that you could do for yourself in your 20s is to, like I said, try out new things. So if you have this thing set in your mind that you want to do this thing, don't debate. Just say, oh, should I do it? What if I fail? What if I that? But the biggest, let me tell you something here. The biggest, you have bigger regrets when you do not do it than when you did it. The regret is going to be far greater than when you didn't do it. You get what I'm trying to say? When you didn't do it at all, you're going to regret it more than if you did it. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So just, it's a trial and error phase, like I said. So just do it. Just don't think about, obviously you're going to consult God, and if God says go ahead, why are you stressing? Just do it. What if you fail at it? Yes, what if you fail? At least you did it. It's better that you do it and fail and you do not do it at all, because even if you fail, you're going to learn few things. You're going to learn a lot of things from the experience. So you don't just focus on it. When you fail at something, just look back, reflect, what did I do wrong? Obviously, maybe there was something you did wrong when you failed the first time. So just do it, because when you've occupied your mind, occupied yourself, you will not really you know, like they said an idle man is the devil's workshop. When you have something that you're doing, you will have, obviously there are times when you feel like you're doing rubbish and there are times when you feel like you're not doing good, but it will be lesser than when you're not doing anything at all. Because when you do at all, that's when the devil starts whispering things into your ear. Into your ears like yeah, a failure. You see your friend, you see this comparison. If you are always comparing yourself to people, you are going to you're not giving yourself any good, to be very honest. So let me not deviate from the point. Just do it. Just what's the worst that could happen? Do you understand? Don't let a bad fear consume you. Yeah, don't let that bad fear consume you. The fear of your known, the fear of failure. Just do it. Life is the risk, you're always meant to be taking risks in life. So just if you feel okay, very good to God until the next phase of life. Have that positive mindset that even in the midst of failure, there is far greater success ahead of you. Write that down, sorry. Write it down. My next point is they are on different paths. Different paths. So when you understand that your purpose in life is different from anybody else's, like there's only one type of you, like there's no other person, there's just you, like one type of you, there's no other version. Although people will look like you, I heard that there are 10 people that look like you in the world and you only need 3 before you die. They look like you, but there's only one. So you need to understand that they are on different paths in life. Even twins, they're not the same thing. Taya, Kendi, this and that, they are not the same people. Yes, they were born on the same day. You might see your friend, my friend is 22, he drives a Benz, he does this, is that, is this. Okay, good for your friend. Good for your friend. The one is coming. Let me share the scripture with you here. I kept it somewhere. I think it's I'm so sorry for this delay. I will apologize. I don't know why I did that. It is Isaiah 60 verse 22, and it says I'm looking for the King James version, something that can easily just understand, or NIV, something you can easily just Okay, this is King James version. It says, "A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in his time." Now, I've been saying, we're on different parts. So you might be wondering, what is my path? Now, this is where you seek God. You seek God's opinion. You seek His plan for you, because God has a plan for everybody that He has created. So you go to Him and be like, God, what is it that you want me to do? What path am I on? Show me. Tell me where I'm on. So by the time you hear from God and you are following His word, even in the midst of turbulence and tribulations, you're going to always remember that, this is the path God has sent me to, so I have to be here. So even if there is trouble on this path, it's shaking and everything, God is with me and I can overcome. You understand? So stay on your path. I just want you to understand that 2 people, like there's a path for everybody. So even Taya and Kendi, they have different paths. So if Taya now goes to Kendi path, Taya will be the one getting lost. If Taya goes to Kendi path, Taya will get lost because it's not for him. That's when you come out of that path, you feel like a failure. But you're not a failure, just that you just don't know what you're doing. See, knowledge is very powerful. If you know what you're doing, you know where you're heading to, know who's on your side. Even in the midst of, everywhere is looking like you're going to be assured. Now let me tell you something. Like when I entered my final year, I was torn between, choosing. So when you get to the final year, I'm studying medical laboratory science. You have to choose between chemical pathology, hematology, histopathology, and medical microbiology. I forgot what I'm studying. So I was in care pathology before, we call it care path for like abbreviation. I was in care path and I just felt like it just didn't seem right. Like I've always been saying that I'm supposed to care about. When I was not there, I felt lost. I was like, I'll be in class and I'll be looking. I'm like, what the heck is going on? You understand? Because I did not seek God first if I went to that department. So when I just understood that okay, I'm lost, literally need to seek God. I called my mom that, oh mom, join me to pray. I don't know if I should be, because I wanted to go to medical microbiology, but I was like, I don't really like, it's very bulky and I don't understand, blah blah blah. I was, trying to use my own understanding, blah. And then when we prayed, God said go to medical biology science, medical microbiology, that's MMB. So even when I was, because I joined the department late, so even when I was struggling, I got to remember that God asked me to be here, so He has His own plan. So even if I'm struggling right now, I'm not alone. I can do this. I will read. And recently, the results came out. They were not like exceptional, but I passed. For someone who joined the department late, I joined the department like a few weeks to exam. They already finished some courses. So I had to, catch up on my own. And I had a friend that was only sending me material. So, which brings us to the part that if you seek God, you will know where you're supposed to be. And when you are where you're supposed to be and you feel you are still lost, you have this assurance that God is with you. So, how do you fight the feeling of being lost? Stay on your path that God has prepared for you. To the next point.